A man named Rich Stevens is one of my favorite radio and TV personalities. He is one of the foremost disc jockeys. He is the man in demand.
I'm Rich Stevens from 102 Jams. Here he comes. Let's hear it. Put your hands together for Tone Loc. In the meantime, I want to say that here he is again, coming right down with a big smile on his face. Dan is back here. Just curious, Dan, which one would you go for?
Whatever he gonna choose.
We're here at the Atomic Cafe on First Avenue in New York City, getting ready for the New York Music Awards. Saturday night, big night in New York City. This is the party for the artists and their friends.
Reviewer.
Well, I got to taste a little bit. The food was great. I got to tell you that. And I've been to your restaurant, and I know I can attest for that also. The food critic, Arthur, I have a question for you. See, I'm a food critic, too. I taste food everywhere I go. I just don't write about it. But what I want to know is, how do you keep so thin? Because most food critics that you see are horses.
Obese.
I'm very flattered that you think I'm thin. I'm far from thin. But, in fact, I just lost a huge amount of weight. If you look back at the last Joe Franklin show I was on, I think it was about twice the size. Exercise, really, is the only way I can do it. Because I can't resist eating. I just love to eat too much. And I'm out every night eating, so.
Do you eat a whole meal when you go out to
Well,
review?
even if I'm in great control, and I only eat a little bit from everybody else at the table, that's still enough for most people to eat for dinner. So yeah, I certainly do eat a lot, but I exercise at least an hour and a half every day, so that I can, burn up enough calories and keep my metabolism at peak.
I know what you mean, because I was twice my size on the last Joe Franklin show also, so I can relate to that. And how
did you do it?
Well, they're not paying me anymore to give them plugs, so I'm not going to plug the company, but it was one of those systems.
Was it a liquid diet?
No, it was a 3-meal-a-day diet, but it worked very well.
How about asking Rich Stevens? Why don't you do a station break for me, Rich?
Okay, where are we?
Anywhere you want to be.
I want to be right here.
We'll follow.
Here? Okay, we'll be right back with more of the Rich Stevens show. Oh, I'm sorry, the
Frank Joklin show.
Joe Franklin show.
Following
So, come on back right after these messages.
Words. Let's watch carefully.
Let's give it up, Rich Stevens. How you doing? You doing okay? Now I feel like Morton Downey over here for a second. How you doing? We having fun tonight? Esta loca, you ready to have a good time? Yeah, I remember when I had my first beer too. All right, let's get this rolling here. You guys ready to meet a real nice looking lady? She's really hot. Let me tell you something about her, okay? She's a registered nurse, okay? Her biggest turn on is a classy man with brains and a nice eyes. Her biggest turn off are pushy guys and boring dates. She said she should be picked as a contestant. Her response was, why shouldn't I? Her favorite color is blue. Her name is Jessica. Jessica, you have 3 great-looking guys out here. Are you ready to do it, Jessica?
Okay, thank you.
Ask me the same question.
Okay, Rich Stevens. If you were going to cook me dinner at home, what would you make?
It would depend on what room we're cooking in, baby. Now, you see, now that's a good answer, okay? You see that?
If you say so.
Oh, she didn't like my answer.
Yeah, but she knows what you look like.
But contestant number 3 liked the answer.
I ain't got no comment.
All right, go ahead. Sorry. Just trying to have a little fun.
Greatest satisfaction would be knowing that you would have a great time when the night was over.
Wait a minute. Can we get this organized? Let's do it all together on the count of 3. Let's get a big awe together, okay? You ready? Are we all ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on. No, you don't have to have sex on a first night to have a good time. Obviously, you do know. And just remember that safe sex does not mean wearing a seatbelt. Hello, over here. Hey, it's me, Rich Stevens. Remember me? What do we think about number 1? Do you think he's got a shot?
Number two.
So you're saying number 2. Why do you think number 1 doesn't have a prayer?
Number 2.
No. Why? Hello. Hi. How much have you had to drink tonight? Why do you think number 1 doesn't have a chance?
Trust me, she needs number 2.
She says, trust her, she needs number 2. Audience, what do you think about number 2? Audience, what do you think about number 3? Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to come down and I am going to tell you a little bit about Jessica, okay? Jessica's a registered nurse. She's into classy men. She hates pushy men. Her favorite color is blue. And let's meet the first guy that she didn't pick. Now, all together, when I call out his name, okay? We want to go, you know what we want to do? We want to do the aw, right? Now, first, you guys stay right there. Jessica, come on out on this side of the barricade so our audience can see you. Let's hear it for Jessica.
We're on Broadway tonight for the Celebrity Sports Sneaker Auction. The stars from Madonna to Johnny Carson have donated their sneakers, worn, mind you, to benefit the Special Olympics tonight.
Bar shoes. Size 34.
I want to know, how long did you wear your sneakers before you donated them tonight?
Well, I'm retired, so I could not only have it hung up on the wall, but I just had them auctioned off.
$700 and going once, going twice, and sold.
The Special Olympics are hoping to raise more than last year's $72,000. Tonight, looks like they're just about going to do that. Sneakers are going for outrageous bids tonight. Johnny Carson, $2,300 for a pair of sneakers that were worn. On Broadway, I'm Rich Stevens, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
I'll say that I'm a fan of Rich Stevens, and Rich and I have appeared in some benefits together, and he's great.